Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony from alphapursuits.com. In this video, we're going to talk about win-lose ratio for options trading. So here is a very simple yet powerful tool that I created that allows us to determine whether a option position we want to open is even worth trading or not. And what I mean by that is what we are looking at here is the payout against the risk. So risk to payout ratio that we are looking at here. And a very good, easy example to use is essentially flipping coin. So when we talk about flipping coin, obviously there's 50% win, 50% lose. And let's say you're betting this against someone, okay? So let's say if the head comes up, then you're going to win. If it's tail, then you're going to lose. The payout ratio is the same, $500 each. And assuming the coin is not defective, it works perfectly. And there's 50% chance of head and tail happening each time. And so with that setup, it's a good chance. I mean, you know, it's a 50% chance. So in that case, the tool tells you, okay, at least you're going to get your money back if you do it enough times, right? 50-50, you keep doing it. In the end, you sort of get zero, so to speak. So the tool is set up to give you a good trade in that case. Now, let's say if the coin is defective and for some reason, whatever reason, okay, there's a 51% chance you're going to lose in that case because the defective coin. With that, obviously, it becomes a bad trade because if you do this thousands of times, eventually you're going to lose money. And so the tool is set up to tell you that that is a bad trade because in the long term, you're going to lose money. And, you know, obviously with options trading, this ratio, all this ratio can change, all these three ratios can change. So let's give another example here. So let's say for lose 100, let's do a one extreme example here, and 900. Okay, and with that, you sort of need to figure out, okay, what's the good probability of losing to still maintain that 50% payout, and so you don't lose money. And with that, it's going to be actually 90%. And you know, now whether this is a good trade or not, that's a completely separate conversation, because there's 90% of losing. You know, whether the setup is good or not, that is, I mean, you can argue with that, and that's not really the point here. The point here, this calculator later is helping us is to determine the ratio here purely. So, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't recommend you to go out and trade 90% losing positions, but what I'm trying to tell you is trying to communicate here is that, you know, with this calculator you'll be able to see, okay, if the setup is 91% losing, then you shouldn't even consider doing it, because in the long run, when you do this thousands of times, you are for sure going to lose money. Now, let me show you a live example that's probably gonna resonate a little bit better with this with everybody. So let's say here's a position I want to trade, SPX. Right now, the payout ratio is what, 9,200 losing, 5,800 winning, and by expiration, August 16th. And the probability of losing is 35.63%, and that's what the platform Thinkorswim is telling us. So you wonder, okay, is this a good setup? Is this at least that same 50% setup? And we can easily just put all this number in there. So 9200580 35.63. So 35.63%, and 5800 and 9200. Okay, so right away the calculator is telling us that, yeah, it is a good ratio. At least, you know, it's going to be at least zero or better. So it's a good trade setup, but doesn't necessarily mean, you know, it's a good setup, so to speak, because you still have 35% losing. Maybe that's not what you want to do. You might want to look into different delta options so that you can decrease the probability of losing. Maybe that's the strategy you want to do. Look at the chart, look at the economic data, all those other factors you need to take into consideration in order to determine whether this is a good position trade to go ahead or not. But at least this tool can give you the fundamental question of, okay, is this better than flipping a coin? That is what we're trying to determine here. So hopefully this is helpful. And if you have any questions, comments, please leave it in the comment section. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you like the video, thumbs up. And I'm going to actually create a easy short URL, so in case you want to get to this easy, by typing in alphapursuits.com/ratio, and I'll make it appear on the screen here. Again, alphapursuits.com/ratio, so you'll be able to get to this calculator easily. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.